Hi, in this WEAVOLUTION video, I'm going to show you how you can add a yarn to the ever-growing yarn stash on WEAVOLUTION. Up here in the nav bar is the word yarns. We're going to click on it and I'll show you the many different yarns that people are adding on a daily basis. The record is kind of nice because it gives us an idea of what the yarn might look like, the properties of the yarn, and so forth. So what I'm going to do is we're going to add Maysville carpet warp today. And I do this by clicking on the words add yarn in this orange button on the left. And it's asking me to create the yarn and all the information that goes with it. The yarn name is 84 Carpet Warp. The manufacturer is Maysville. Now you'll see that the little clock came up and it showed that Maysville was in a drop-down menu. And this is kind of nice because then I know that it's spelled correctly and that the information has been put in probably by somebody else, but I can also use it. If you said something different like Maysville carpet warp, that might not be in the system yet, but by the time you finish creating the new manufacturer, it would be. We're going to use just Maysville. The fiber content, I'm going to put my cursor in this field and I'm going to type in the word cotton. And I know that it's 100% cotton. And there isn't any other fiber in this, so I'm going to scoot down to the yarn weight. And a pull down menu will show me that I've got some options. And I know that mine is at 1,600 yards per pound, so I'm going to select heavy. The grist is going to be yards per pound, and I'm going to say 1,600. And the wraps would start probably at 12 wraps per inch. Down here in the notes section, I can add some descriptive information about the yarn that might be helpful to readers or myself if I need to come back to it. And I'm just going to say that rug warp comes on half pound tubes at 800 a piece. Full pound is 1,600 yards. And then I just gave a little information about that it's a strong warp for rugs, and yet it's versatile enough for baby blankets or placemats. Now to upload a yarn image, which will be the image that you see when you first go to the yarn section, I'm going to hit the browse button and go through my computer and look for an image that I want to put in. And then I hit upload. And there's my image. Now, if I wanted to, I could add another image up here in the notes section because this little picture gives me that option. The picture down here is going to be the picture that you see on the first page, and you click on it and then you'll be able to see the rest of the pictures. So I'm going to put in a return, and I'm going to hit my insert edit image, and it brings me up with my image URL, and I'm going to browse my computer until I find my specific picture. I hit upload, then I browse again, and I'm going to select this carpet colors and say open. And I'm going to create a small or a medium thumbnail, and I'm going to say upload. This is uploading it to the WEAVOLUTION database. I'm going to come over here, select carpet colors, not the thumbnail, but the actual larger image, and I'm going to send to Tiny Mice. And then so that's the file that's going to be added. I'm going to give it a little description, 84 carpet warp in multi-colors. And I'm going to insert. So I actually have two images. This is going to be the thumbnail, and then I've added a second image. You don't need to add the second image, but it's nice if you have it. And then let's scroll down and make sure there's, oh, yep, up here in the upper right hand corner, we want to put a tag in. And I'm going to say 84, comma, cotton, comma, warp, comma, rug, warp, carpet, warp, carpet. And these are just keywords that people will use to find the specific yarn. After I've given it the tags, I'm going to give a save. And there's the picture that's going to be the main picture. And there's my other picture and the little description. And if I go back to yarns up here at the top, well, it's not added yet, but it will be. Let's try that again.